Hello YouTube, what's going on? This is dombeyblue and this could be another Black Ops video, and I've had a few messages and a few comments asking where the F1 is, and I'm actually working on an F1 video right now, and it'll be uploaded tomorrow, which is going to be Monday. It's actually half-term week where I am, so I've got a whole week off school. I'll be uploading a video a day, maybe two, if you guys would actually be willing to watch 2 of my videos a day. And so anyway, let's go on with the gameplay. This gameplay is a jungle headquarters, I want to say. I think it's a headquarters. And I did start playing some domination, trying to get some other games, but I've got a big backlot of high scores on headquarters, so I'm going to be using them. I start off using the AK-47 infrared, which is a piece of shit, and I quickly changed that for a commando class. I can't remember what perks they are. It might be scavenger, sleight of hand, tac mask, or maybe it was flak jacket. I'm not. I think it was flak jacket, sleight of hand, tac mask probably. But I'm not going to be talking about gameplay. I actually have a topic that I've been asked, not as much on YouTube, but people in real life actually asked me this. And it's, where did you get dombeyblue from? Because it's quite random, to be honest. Apart from the blue bit, which is, for anyone who hadn't realised, it's a colour. The sky is actually that colour. So if you look up and you think, ah, that's blue. There you go. It's the same kind of word. But anyway, it all begun when I got a PS3 about 2 months before World at War came out. And I had my dad setting up the PS3, and he went and made my online account, and he didn't really know what he was doing. He just typed in what is his actual name, which he uses when he plays poker online. And he doesn't play poker online anymore, but he used to play in the free. They used to have on a Saturday night. They used to have a free tournament where you could win $950 if you played in. I think it was on Bet365, and he actually won that once. But anyway, I'm getting off topic, and so that was his name, dombeyblue, and so when he made my PS3 account, my name was dombeyblue, and I never changed it. But that doesn't really explain where it came from. Where it came from is, and it's nothing to do with me. This is all to do with my dad, really. Well, when he grew up on a road called Dombey Road, and he supports Ipswich Town, and they're called the Blue Army, and there you go, dombeyblue. So it's actually not an amazingly exciting story, but anyway, moving on, in case you're wondering where dombeyblue comes from, there it is. The 1 is actually a bit random as well. My YouTube channel is dombeyblue1, whereas my name on PS3 is dombeyblue, my Xbox is dombeyblue, and that's because my dad already had the YouTube account dombeyblue, so I made the YouTube account dombeyblue1, because when I made the YouTube account I was already playing PS3 and I wanted to keep it the same. So it was all a bit of a clusterfuck, really. I never really decided my own name. I often wondered what I would call myself if I did make that original account, but considering I was like a 13-year-old boy, I'd probably call myself XXX Elite Snipers XX. And I personally think dombeyblue is better than that, so I do have a few ideas. Recently they that uploaded was a Robert Bowling video about the Mw3 prestige points, and initially I thought that because I'm 15th prestige on Black Ops, I'm going to receive 15 of these prestige points, and I thought this is good. I'm going to get like 30 hours of double XP here, or I can have 30 hours of ranking up my weapon faster, so I can get the gold camo for you guys, because that's what I'm actually probably not going to prestige, because I want to get gold guns, because I think that'd be more an interesting watch rather than me grinding out stuff. And I've kind of got bored of prestiging now. The only reason I did it in Black Ops was to get the gold guns, and now that I can get the gold guns without prestiging, I'm not going to prestige. And I think Mw3 prestige points are a last minute idea. I think they realised that no one's going to prestige. And they're not going to prestige because there's no reason to prestige. What do they gain? So they're offering you an extra creator class, which to me I don't give 2 shits and a fuck about. And you can get your gold guns anyway, and they're trying to offer you that incentive to prestige, because they looked at the game and they thought no one's going to prestige here. So I think this was kind of a last minute plan. But anyway, I thought that I would be able to have 15 of these prestige points as soon as I hopped on Mw3, but then I watched the video again and I think I'm only going to be able to get 2. One for being first prestige in Mw3, and one for being 15th in Black Ops, because he actually says you've got to hop on and prestige. He doesn't say you will get a certain amount of points for the certain amount of prestiges. Also realised that if you were like 10th on Mw3 and 15th on Black Ops, that would be kind of overpowered if you've got 50 hours of double XP. So I think that's how it's going to work. I kind of thought I was a bit disappointed with what they offered you. Like, there was one thing that I thought was cool, which was to reset your stats. Now, if they're resetting everything once you've reached max level, that means that you can grind your way up there. Maybe we're not the best KD, and then if you want to play for KD, you can reset your stats and play for KD, which isn't the kind of thing I'd do, but that would be something that people may be interested in, which is cool. Upon reviewing my last video that I uploaded, which was the MPL game, I realised that I said you'll get 3 perks once you've got your 7 or 8 kill streak with the perks point streak setup package. And I believe this is actually me being wrong, and because I saw a few other commentators saying that once you've got to your 7 kill streak, you have all the perks in the game, and I'm not sure if this is true, but if it is, then I take back what I said about the perks being useless. Because if you've got every perk in the game, you probably are going to have a huge advantage over the next guy. If you've got your quick draw, sleight of hand, you're not on the radar, you can't be naded, you can't be stunned. You can't be heard, you can see people far away, you can actually find the ghost guys, you can see claymores. You will become that guy that the only way to kill you is going to be to camp you out, because they're not going to know where you are. They'll have to either get lucky and shoot you in the back, or they'll have to hide and wait for you to walk past them. But you'll be able to see claymore. If that is the case, that I get every perk when I have this 7 kill streak, that may be the thing I use. It really might be, because that sounds OP as a motherfucker. If you've got a team of good players all sitting there with every perk in the game, how can you combat that? If they're aiming in faster than you, they're reloading faster than you, they're switching guns faster than you, they're not on the radar, they can't be seen by spy planes, they can't be seen by your attack helicopter, they can't be heard, they can see your claymores, they have 2 weapons. I don't understand how that would work if they were to give you every perk, because overkill means you have a second primary weapon, which is a bit strange. So it does make me think that if you have every perk, it'd be a little bit, it wouldn't really work. But that's kind of what I've heard, that you actually get every perk, which, in my opinion, they shouldn't do. Recently I was watching an Optic Nade Shot video, and he was discussing, because he's already played Modern Warfare 3, the guns that he think will be good, and considering what I saw on the Modern Warfare 3 XP event, you know, the actual competition, a lot of people were using the Scar L and the UMP, and Nature actually went out and said, you know, the Scar L, the ACR, UMP, and the P90 are going to be the guns that he's going to be using at first. So they're the guns I'm going to be trying out. He also said that there aren't really any overpowered weapons or guns that are a little bit better. That he said there are going to be guns that are a little bit better, but there aren't a FAMAS that he saw, and every gun can kind of compete. There isn't an Uzi that, you know, he used and just picked up and thought this is a piece of shit. So that's a good thing. That is kind of what I'm looking for. I'm also very pleased when I found out, this is actually a few weeks ago, because everyone believed, not many people actually realised that Modern Warfare 2 did have a flak jacket-esque, I want to say perk, but it wasn't a perk, it was actually an equipment. It was Blast Shield. The Blast Shield was a piece of shit, and it basically meant that if they had Danger Close on their grenade launcher, it would make it so Danger Close, it cancelled out Danger Close, so he still got hit by a normal noob tube. So it didn't really work, but they're actually making it so Blast Shield in the next game is the equivalent, which I believe is 85% damage protection from grenade launchers, which is the same as in Black Ops at the moment, the flak jacket perk. Which is really good, because I do like to put on flak jacket. For example, I was playing a TDM today on Summit, and in the top war room bit, which is, there's 2 entrances. They can come from the main, there's a main door and there's a stairway leading up on the other side. And there's a little ledge they can climb up as well. And if you're not sure where I am, it don't matter. You know, it doesn't actually matter where I am. But I was there and I was using Scavenger, and they kept throwing grenades up, and I think I had 4 deaths that game, and they were all, one was a Semtex and the other 3 were frags. Because I'd go back up there and try and, you know, I'd kill them, and then they'd all throw grenades at me, and there was nothing. I tried running away, and so you guys, you're gonna suggest use flak jacket then, but I like having my Warlord, which with the Commando red dot silenced sometimes, and I like having Scavenger. I don't see why I should have to use flak jacket. But anyway, I don't know why I started ranting on about my Summit game earlier. That pissed me off, but anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like. The final score was 73-5. I actually got a stupid ass death at the end. So I'm sitting there 73-4, and you can imagine I just don't want to die. I was actually going to play really defensive, as I tend to do at the end of my matches when I realise I'm on a high score. And I see one guy, and I think I'm going for this. It's all right, lads. I got this. And I pop out, and he kills me. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, do give it a like, and I'll see you later, guys.